1,200 push-ups over 15 days. And here's how it's going to work. You're going to do 100 push-ups a day for 3 days in a row, and then on the 4th day you're going to rest. Now this is meant to be a challenge. It's not meant to be your sole workout, so this will be done in addition to whatever your normal workout is. Okay? I recommend that you do it first, but really you can do it any time that you feel like doing it. Okay? And so you're going to do the 100 reps every day for 3 days. The 4th day you rest, and by the end of the 15th day you will have hit 1,200 reps. Okay? So now, how you're going to do it is you're going to break it up in as few sets as possible. That's your goal. Now, wherever you start in the beginning of the 15 days, hopefully by the end of the 15 days, you're doing it in less sets and more reps per set to get to that 100. Okay? So that's how we're going to do it. Now, it doesn't matter if you break it up into 2, 3, 5 sets, if you do 10 reps per set, however, whatever the most you can do in a row is, and the fewest sets as I said before. Now, if you feel that's too much, if you can't do 10 reps per set, then I recommend you do the scaled version, which is 50 reps a day. Same exact thing, it's 50 reps a day for 3 days, and on the 4th day you rest, and then that'll be 600 push-ups in the 15 days, still pretty good. Now, another thing you're going to want to think about is, as far as the actual push-up itself, I'll give you a few technique pointers here in a minute, but if you cannot do full push-ups, then it's okay to do the push-ups from your knees. In fact, we want to make sure that we're getting full extension in the push-up, okay, locked elbows, and we want to make sure that we're touching our chest at the bottom, okay? So let me just demonstrate really quickly here. We're going to touch the chest at the bottom. We're going to fully extend at the top, touch the chest, fully extend, keeping the core real tight the entire time. Okay, those are push-ups. We don't want to do half push-ups, otherwise you get a half rep for it, right? Now actually, the reason I say that is because we want to build strength in the full range of motion. Now a couple of other technique pointers when you're doing these push-ups. Never, ever, ever do T push-ups. Never do push-ups with your arms out here. They tend to flare out as you get tired. They tend to flare out if you're very shoulder dominant and shoulder strong, which most people tend to be, more shoulder strong than pec strong. We want the arms down at about a 45-degree angle. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you can't do the T. And we don't need to be all the way down here. If you want to do a yoga type of push-up, it's going to really load the anterior delt and tricep. The goal is to kind of hit all three, the tricep, the anterior delt, but actually to get a lot of pec work, which is really what the conventional push-up is designed for, is mostly pec work, okay? And so we want about a 45-degree angle. One way to do this and keep this angle proper is to make sure that your forearm stays vertical throughout the entire movement, okay? So it's really the same movement as a bench press, but again, you're just using body weight here, okay? Now, if you're going to do the scaled version, then I recommend same exact thing. We can cross our legs here. Try and keep those forearms vertical, and we're going to touch the chest. And we're going to lock those elbows out because, again, we want to build strength in full range of motion. If you have any questions, let me know. The only other thing I'll say is if you're having trouble with your wrists, you can either do the push-ups on your fists, you can get some of those little grippers where you can kind of use those. If you don't even have those, you can get 2 dumbbells and do the push-ups on the dumbbells, and you can kind of rotate your hands to wherever it feels most comfortable. But again, there's any variation that you can choose to do. The goal is to try and hit your reps in as few sets as possible. Let me know if you have any questions. Stay strong, enjoy the challenge. Let's see how it is at the end of 15 days. Stay strong.